An investment in knowledge pays the best interest by Benjamin Franklin. Children's higher education expenses are one of the biggest expenses for any parent today, but it is also one of the biggest gifts that you could give your child. As the quote says, investing for your child's education reaps the best interest because it helps them have a secure future. This video is a powerful and practical way that help parents plan for children's education. Welcome to holisticinvestment.in. Many parents want to plan for their child's education but do not know how to do it. In this video, let us try to cover the following topics. Why planning for your child's education is so important? What are the common mistakes that we should avoid? How to do it, the proper way of planning for kids' education. First, we shall look at why planning for your child's education is so important. Planning for your child's education can also be compared to that of planting a tree. You have to daily water your plants, but only in the later stages you will reap its benefit. In the same way, planning for your child's education does not immediately show its benefits, but in later stages, that is, after your child completes his or her education. You don't know what their aim will be when they reach their graduation. It could be anything starting from medical, engineering, architecture, MBA, etc. There are a lot of courses and you don't know what more courses could be coming up and what your child's interest will be in the future. This is totally fine, but you can always plan for it. Education inflation is one of the highest inflation in our country. It is not easy to fund your child's education if you haven't saved enough, especially if you start planning late. If you start planning late, it becomes difficult to set aside money every month towards your child's education goal. Sometimes this may rush you to liquidate other assets in the last minute. These points make you clear that planning for your child's education is so important. Now let's see what are the common mistakes done by parents that has to be avoided. Number 1, no proper planning in advance. Many parents do not plan in advance for their child's education. They just think about 1 or 2 years before the graduation starts. During every birthday of your child, make it a habit to assess and review the money accumulated for your kids' education. By doing this, it will take you one step closer to achieving your child's education goal. Number 2, compromising on education. This is a very common mistake made by many parents. Compromising education goal for marriage school. Especially Indian parents have this mentality of focusing too much on marriage. They don't want to spend too much on education as they have to save for their child's marriage. A point to be noted is the education given to your child will help your child get a secure future and make them independent. Number 3, not considering inflation. Many parents save for their child's education considering the fees today. Will it be the same after 15 or 16 years? See the graph. Definitely it's a no. The interesting trend to note is that education inflation has been 10 to 12% over the years, which is double that of household inflation. So do not forget about inflation while saving for your child's education. For example, studying MBA would cost rupees 20 to 25 lakhs now. After 16 years, it could be 70 to 75 lakhs. So, it is always better to consider inflation. Number 4, not investing in the right products. Once the parents are convinced to invest in their child's education, they invest in the wrong products. Never invest in assured but low return investment products or insurance policies. It is better to avoid ready-made child policies. Ready-made child policies have inbuilt insurance component and other hidden charges like premium allocation charges. This could lead to a low return in the initial stages and additional losses on surrendering before the completion of tenure. Hence, you can try investing in an appropriate investment vehicle. Compromising retirement for education, the last point. For the purpose of your child's education, do not withdraw money from the retirement corpus or money kept for other goals. You may ask, what else can be done? You can opt for an education loan, but education loan comes as a last resort. If you have a gap between the amount saved for the education and the actual cost of education during your child's graduation, then do not worry about the difference. It can be compensated with the help of an education loan. Now let's see what are the things to do while planning for your child's education. Action item 1. Have adequate life insurance. What if you have an untimely death or an accident where you will not be able to fund your child's education? So, it is always required to cover yourself with an insurance cover, both for health and life. Action item 2. Plan for inflation. Always plan for a higher level of inflation. It is best to keep it at 8 to 10%. Do not assume less inflation. Action item 3. Plan your investments smartly. Plan investments in such a way that you get the optimum results. Do not opt for child plans. Instead of going for a ready-made child plan, one can customize their investment plan for their child with a combination of equity and debt instrument. While picking your investment plan, keep in mind the potential return, whether it is risk adjusted return, the tax benefits you can avail, the liquidation option. For example, equity mutual fund offers better risk adjusted returns. PPF and ELSS offer tax benefit. Action item 4. Start little and step up. If the amount to save per month is huge for you, start with an amount you can save monthly. But remember to step up when you get your salary rise. With every income rise, increase your investment amount. Systematic investment plans or SIP in mutual funds help save entry cost and build a habit of regular savings for capital growth to meet child's financial obligations. It also offers the opportunity of taking advantages of price difference and gaining in the long run. Action item 5. Take professional help if required. If you find any difficulties in planning or if you need any guidance, you can always seek the help of a professional. A certified financial planner helps you in setting up an investment portfolio that best suits you. This is all about planning for your child's education. Start planning as soon as possible and increase your investment amount as and when you have a rise in income. Do not forget about inflation when you plan. An education loan can be used only as a last resort. An average parent may not plan for their child's education, but a responsible parent would definitely plan for their child's education at the earliest possible. Which category do you fall into, an average or a responsible parent? Regarding this topic, there are some blog posts in our website. The link is given in the description. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions related to this or any other investment option or related to your financial goal, don't hesitate to book a free appointment with our financial planners. The link to the free booking is given in the description box below. Also, will you be interested to attend any insightful investment webinar? Then feel free to register for the upcoming enlightening investment webinar. It is completely free. The registration link for the upcoming webinar is also given in the description box. If you like this video, please give us thumbs up. Also, share it with your social circle. If you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel so far, please subscribe now.